Yo, guys, if there's one thing I just want to start by saying, if there are people who are so strong in midst of all this chaos, it's Harry and Meghan. Yo, if the people who are strong, it's Harry and Meghan. You cannot convince me otherwise. Because despite what they do, good or bad, they're tainted in negative light. And I'm sad that when you have someone as good as Prince Harry, just trying to walk in his mother's footsteps, change the world, make it a better place for a lot of people, even for his own kids, just be, attacked day in, day out. It's very sad. It's sad. And that's why I'm beginning to understand that when God gives you battles, He gives you battles, He knows 100% you can overcome and you can endure. I now understand that. Because if it was me, I'm trying to change, I'm creating a charity to help people, and the minute I feel like I need to step down because I feel that now whatever I envisioned is not an aspect to whatever we want the charity to do, and I step down and people hate me for that and say all these things despite knowing the truth of what is happening behind the scenes, I will lose my mind. I will be running to the press saying, hey, ready to attack. But they're being hated on. He's being hated on. When you go to social media, it's sad, guys. I almost cried because it's sad. Every single day, when you have people who are trying to change the world, just make you believe there's still humanity in midst of all this chaos. And these people are the ones who are attacked. When you have people who do horrible things, just like Prince Andrew, they don't say that. And the media just attacks someone whose only thing was to make a change. And the minute he felt that the way the charity is being run is not okay, and both he and the co-founder decide to step down, they are attacking him. It's sad. So the Sentebale discourse, I wanted to take a little bit of time to research and to as this unfolds. So I've been learning a lot from this entire thing. That's when I was like, okay, now let me do a video, because it's getting out of hand. When you go on social media, it's getting out of hand. The things these derangers are saying. And I think now even the derangers in the media are using this moment to just continue their hate campaign towards Meghan and Harry. Now it's Harry they're attacking. So you have this agent of chaos, that is Dr. Sophie Chandauka, right? Who I believe is the CEO of Sentebale. She just took there's a hostage takeover of Sentebale. She's an agent of chaos. You cannot convince me otherwise. She is an agent of chaos. So first things, after these articles are coming forward. So one thing, she took £600,000. £600,000 without the board's approval to come up with fundraising ideas. So she took £600,000 to bring in consultants to come up with fundraising ideas. £600,000 without board's approval. One thing I'm upset with the media is they keep blaming Harry. They keep attacking Harry for this entire thing. Misogyny, racism, sexist, or he cannot stand working with a woman, and that's why he stepped down. They are forgetting that there's also Prince Seeiso who stepped down. It's not like Harry is a very, anything Harry does, he puts his heart, soul, and mind to it. This is a charity that's meant to change lives of people. So many people who genuinely would benefit from this. And to have a woman so stubborn to even just step down and let, be, for the interest of the people who are benefiting from this, no. And I have a theory. The royal family sent her to sabotage Prince Harry. because they know Harry. This is one of Harry's successful projects. You cannot convince me others, and I'm going to keep an eye out on the invictors, since they already succeeded in awarding Birmingham the next edition, which will be easier to attack him from within. And I know we've been saying 2 years is a long time, because the invictors games are supposed to be taking place in 2027, but hey, look at what they're doing. Why would you just attack a charity? The only reason why someone is being attacked is because he dared to make a change, to change lives, to make lives better for people who actually need it. And instead of the media focusing on that, of the people who are actually going to not be supported, who are going to miss out on this, whose lives will be changed, who are going to benefit from that. No, it's turned into a Harry hate on social media. They hate Harry on social media. They're blaming Harry for everything, instead of holding one person accountable, who, by the way, is making this entire thing. No, they're not. Polo events usually draw in about $3 million, according to the research I've seen. But she's made that to be cancelled. Do you know how much $3 million is? Do you know how much money that is? And my thing is, I think she fell out with the Polo founder, and then she struggled to find another fundraising source. So the trustees, stepped down. And then she just went on to allege discrimination, sexism, I was discriminated, racism. And I think spending $600,000 without the board's approval is actually grounds, objective grounds for dismissal. But it's a voluntary position, so anyone with any good intention will step down. And also, she just sued to avoid being voted out. Then is on this media attack against the charity, including its founders. This isn't a genuine whistleblower. She's not genuine. I do not trust her one bit. And Harry and Prince Seeiso, the founders, resigned to support the resigning trustees. The trustees resigned to avoid wasting charity funds defending a frivolous lawsuit. And the frivolous lawsuit is a repetition and financial sabotage tactic. The sabotage tactic has been initiated and funded by, you know who? The royal family. I am 1,000% King Charles and William are behind this. But if there's one thing I know for a fact, is the truth will emerge in due time. And her overly defensive demeanor indicates insincerity and inconsistencies in a story, reveal a lack of cohesion. Additionally, it looks she's been compromised by questionable individuals with potentially ulterior motives. And that's why I keep saying she's an agent of chaos. You cannot convince me otherwise. So People magazine came out, despite them coming out to state reasons as to why Harry stepped down, these derangers are still blaming Harry for everything. Like, when does it stop, guys? They are still blaming Harry for everything. So let me read you People magazine what they said. On March 26th, the Duke of Sussex and Prince Seeiso announced the devastating decision to step down as patrons of the charity backing the trustees, who also resigned over fallout with chairwoman Dr Sophie Chandauka. After trustees asked Chandauka to resign, she brought a lawsuit against the charity, which supports young people in Southern Africa. The Charity Commission, based in the UK, confirmed they are investigating. A Sentebale source familiar with the situation tells people that Chandauka has placed significant legal and financial strain on Sentebale. According to the source, when Chandauka was appointed in July 2023, the organization was in stable financial standing, but that changed under her leadership. When the most recent fundraising deal collapsed in December 2024, internal discussions began about her stepping down. By February, the board formally requested her resignation, but Chandauka allegedly refused. When trustees moved forward with a vote to remove her, she filed a legal challenge to block the process. A key turning point repeatedly came when tensions arose between Chandauka and a major funder of the Sentebale Polo Cup, the charity's flagship fundraising event. As a result of this breakdown in the 2024 match did not take place. Separately, Chandauka hired external consultants at a cost of $600,000 to develop new fundraising strategies and build relationship with potential donors, allegedly without securing board approval. The trustees felt that they could, in good conscience, continue to place legal and financial strain on the charity by it proceeding in court to chase and then choose to resign, the source says. I think that's something we should be applauding Prince Seeiso and Harry for, instead of frowning upon it. They saw they're going to waste a lot of money in court when this money can actually be placed in, be used to help people that are in dire need for. This woman is trouble. She is trouble, and she is running to the media playing victim. And now they're blaming her. You'd think he's the only person who stepped down. We have Prince Seeiso, we have the trustees. Clearly, if so many people have a problem, they're resigning because of you, then you need to look in the mirror. If 1 million people are saying something is wrong with you, would you not like to take a look in the mirror and be like, okay, maybe I'm the problem? And since I have, the interests, the values of this charity at heart, let me just step down so that it can be run by people who actually care about it. But no, she's now saying, sexism, discrimination. Come on now. And who's taking the heat? It's Harry. And the media are having a field day with this because it's Harry. So it's just easy to mock and attack Harry, instead of focusing on the people who are actually going to miss out on this. This is something important. I'm sad for the children who are supposed to receive this help. I'm very sad because what happens next? If this is not resolved, what happens next? Harry is not one to just give up easily. We've seen what he's done with Invictus Game, with Archer. Do you think he just stepped down? He cares about people. And for him and Prince Seeiso to step down, that means this conflict is on another level. And it's just sad. It's sad because no one is talking about the people who are supposed to benefit. Attention, focus should be on that instead of attacking Harry. He's not the only one who stepped down. If 1 million people were complaining about me or people resigned because of me, I will look myself in the mirror and just ask myself, okay, clearly I'm the problem. If it's one person, that's a different story. But you have trustees and the co-founders of their own charities resign. That speaks volume. And you'd think smart people or the media will see that, but no, it's Harry. Oh, she could not stand working with a female person. Oh, racism. Oh, sexism. Oh, misogyny. This woman is not genuine, because if she was genuine, this is not how she'd handled. You want to vote it out and you go to court to block that. That means you have more to hide. And I now think she's actually doing Prince William's and Charles' bidding. And it's sad. It's really sad, guys. I'm just sad. But at the end of the day, Harry and Meghan are so strong. I don't know where they draw their strength from. I like to believe it's from each other. Because, hey, I don't know how they do it. When you are constantly bashed, even when your only intention was to do good, and you're bashed for that, people don't even have a minute, or they don't want to hear your side of the story. They just run by attacking you constantly. Only God can give you that kind of strength. Only God. Because personally, I'm not going to lie to you, I will be running my mouth on media. It's like, how dare you? I will be revealing all secrets. I will be shouting and yelling and telling them how. But despite being attacked, he's just calm. Because at the end of the day, I think he's just made peace with the fact that I know the truth. Seeiso and I know the truth. The trusted people in that charity foundation know the truth. I'm not going to defend. Let them run with whatever narrative that will make them sleep at night. So guys, it's really sad. I'll keep you updated on this entire story, the Sentebale story. I'm just sad. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm Miraj. Thank you for tuning in to Trend Talks. As always, don't forget to subscribe and to share this video. Until next time, stay safe. Bye.